the former congressman who withdrew from Congress last week is withdrawing his name from Attorney General. The president-elect Donald Trump had said that he was his pick to be Attorney General. Now, Gaetz was a very controversial figure on Capitol Hill, had been meeting with senators yesterday, and a lot of questions about investigations surrounding him in the past few years for accusations, allegations of sex trafficking, having sex with a 17-year-old. Gaetz now saying in a long statement posted to social media that he is withdrawing his name from consideration. Part of this statement here, Scott, saying that while he had excellent meetings with senators yesterday, he says there is no time to waste on a needlessly protracted Washington scuffle, and that it was clear that his confirmation was unfairly becoming a distraction to the critical work of the Trump-Vance transition. So again, Scott, he had withdrawn from Congress last week after this announcement had been made that he was Trump's pick to be the Attorney General. So that leaves a gap now in this cabinet.
Attorney General nominee, former Congressman Matt Gaetz, has withdrawn his nomination for Attorney General. This comes about 45 minutes after we reached out to him about some new reporting that we have. And this new reporting is that there was a second sexual encounter between him and an underage woman at a party in 2017. Now, I have covered the investigation into allegations that the congressman may have had sex with a minor for 4 years now. And Dana, this was the first time that we had learned that the underage woman had testified to a second sexual encounter. And I learned from my sources, along with our colleague Sarah Ferris, that she had testified to this to the House Ethics Committee. Now, let me read you our reporting, Dana. The alleged underage victim has testified that both of these sexual encounters, the one that we always knew about and this new one, occurred at the same party in Florida in 2017. And Dan, I am told that she gave consistent testimony in both the ethics investigation and a civil lawsuit in Florida. Now, I want to note that the Justice Department investigated these allegations that Gaetz had sex with a minor and did not charge him. He has always denied wrongdoing, and we reached out to him 45 minutes ago to get a reaction to this. He did not offer us a statement. Instead, we're seeing that he is now withdrawing.
Do we have a sense of who other contenders may be, who might replace Gaetz?
I think actually the next person in line naturally would be the Deputy Attorney General nominee, which is Todd Blanche. He's the criminal defense lawyer for Donald Trump in his case in New York. And, you know, that's a pick that is sort of more, quote, normie within the normal realm here, because he's someone with a lot of history at the Justice Department. He's a former federal prosecutor. He did a lot of these violent crime cases. So he has certainly the experience, the resume, and the background that you would expect of someone who is going to be nominated to take over the Justice Department. But of course, there is that very close relationship he has with Donald Trump, and just the historical oddity of having a criminal defendant president put in place at the top of the Justice Department his criminal defense attorney. So it certainly is a little bit strange, but I think certainly within the halls of the Justice Department right now, there's a huge sigh of relief for folks who are really worried about what that was going to look like with Matt Gaetz coming in as Attorney General. Yeah. Even if it does end up being Donald Trump's criminal defense attorney, I think that's going to be, for them, for people within the DOJ, that's going to be a lot better set of circumstances.
Donald Trump's choice to lead the Justice Department is withdrawing his name from consideration. Let's go right to NBC's Vaughn Hilliard. Vaughn, what has happened here?
Andrea, this was in a social media post just moments ago. I'm just going to read it directly to you from Matt Gaetz, who, of course, was up on Capitol Hill yesterday meeting with senators toured around by J.D. Vance. This is from Matt Gaetz. Quote, "I had excellent meetings with senators yesterday. I appreciate their thoughtful feedback and the incredible support of so many. While the momentum was strong, it is clear that my confirmation was unfairly becoming a distraction to the critical work of the Trump-Vance transition. There is no time to waste on a needlessly protracted Washington scuffle. Thus, I'll be withdrawing my name from consideration to serve as Attorney General. Trump's DOJ must be in place and ready on day one. I remain fully committed to see that Donald J. Trump is the most successful president in history. I will forever be honored that President Trump nominated me to lead the Department of Justice, and I'm certain he will save America." Matt Gaetz, 8 days, Andrea, after being nominated, his name being put into the fold for Attorney General of the United States, is dropping out. This all while there was debate within the House Ethics Committee over whether to release the ethics report looking into the allegations that he had had sexual interactions with a minor dating back several years ago. Ultimately, yesterday, the House Ethics Committee was at a standstill, choosing not to release the report at this time. But we know that senators, including some Republicans, were interested in having the details of the underlying allegations and evidence that was in the hands of the House Ethics Committee.
Is Matt Gaetz's decision to withdraw his nomination for Attorney General an indication that some Republican senators are unwilling for the American government to become a freaking joke led by an unending parade of unethical, immoral, unqualified individuals? What do you think?
Just in case you needed some good news today, Matt Gaetz withdraws nomination for U.S. Attorney General.
Matt Gaetz withdrew as Attorney General nominee.
What happened?
People found out about his human trafficking case, so he resigned from Congress to try to hide it. But people still pursued him because they knew he was trying to hide it, so they wanted his human trafficking case to be released by Congress. Now he doesn't even want to be Attorney General.
Same guy that wanted to vote against the human trafficking bill?
Yes, he was the only House member to vote against an anti-human trafficking bill when all other House members voted yes for it. All 400!
Why was he even nominated in the first place?
Because he was perfect! He didn't resign because of trafficking! He just wanted to make Trump look better!
Make Trump look better?
Yeah!
Trump's the one that nominated him.
Yeah! Marjorie Taylor Greene threatened that if Matt Gaetz' ethics reports come out, she's going to reveal everybody else's as well.
Well, why didn't she expose everybody before this happened?
Doesn't matter! She said if every Congress member had to resign because of what Matt Gaetz got accused of, then they would all be going to prison. Except for the Democrats who would have a supermajority.
And they all have dirt on each other. That's pretty.
What are you implying? Are you implying our government operates off of corruption?
I'm saying to not expose something bad only when it benefits you.
It is weird Marjorie Taylor Greene is defending Matt Gaetz while also attacking Congress for doing the same thing, but it's too late! 2025! We ran out of people to hate! So now we hate each other!
So Matt Gaetz will not be AG. As of like 3 minutes ago, he withdrew his name because the scandal is just too large, and we all know he's too scared of getting caught, and a lot of scrutiny is surrounding this man, so he withdrew his name, which is absolutely beautiful because he also, didn't he like give up his seat in Congress or something because he was going off to be the AG, and then we hounded you with accountability, and now you won't be AG, and you're just losing it all, buddy. So this is funny, this is grand, this is great. Anyways, my name is Mercedes Chandler. Give me a follow. You won't see my face again. Thanks. Bye.
Matt Gaetz didn't step down from the Attorney General position because the allegations are true. Matt Gaetz stepped down because the deep state invaded the Republican Senate. Everyone knows that.
Hello, YouTube. Good evening. I just can't believe there's already a scandal / controversy already going on in this Trump administration already. It's the picks he's picking is a damn clown show. We're seeing that in front of our faces. And now the clown show is even getting more funnier with these people and these controversies that are going on. I don't know why he's picking these people. It just seems like any mighty mo as he's picking these people, and now one of them are stepping down. So we'll see who's going to replace him. Just hope it's somebody better and just not into controversy. Have a good day, YouTube.